Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be another update on my World of Warcraft characters, and it's been quite some time since I've did my last one, and it's been a while since I've uploaded a video at all. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of go through it. I'm going to go through the ground up, give some backstory, give some stories. It should be pretty fun. I'm going to try to make this short but like entertaining at the same time, as well as just kind of giving a basic understanding of like where I was going to go with the characters, things like that. So I want to go ahead and start off with my main server. So this is Dristle. He is my demon hunter. This is my main. This is what I actually do all my stuff with my guild, which is Iron Dawn currently, but that they've currently moved over to Storm Rage. But because of Battle for Azeroth is pretty much over, I am burnt out and I do not want to play anymore at this point. Not till Shadowlands at least. This is what I did. This is what I did. This is what I got AOTC with him. I did all my Mythic Plus with him. He was really fun to play. I actually didn't like Demon Hunter in the beginning, but as I continued on, and you know, I didn't really want to play like Warrior. If you watch like my really old cringy World of Warcraft videos, you'll see that Warrior is used to be my main. But I wasn't really having fun with them, and I wanted something different. And Demon Hunter seemed to fill that hole in my in what I wanted to play. Fill that hole in my heart. So he's really fun to play. I know Demon Hunters get a lot of shit for being really easy, but I love to play him. He's a lot of fun. I was actually able to get the Warglaives, obviously, and he doesn't got that great of a transmog, but it's kind of hard to transmog Demon Hunters to give that Demon Hunter feeling without like looking like every other Demon Hunter. I use the glaives not only because the glaives are fucking cool, but because I stayed up till like 5 in the morning waiting for a group to actually kill Illidan and during the Burning Crusade time walking. It was like the last day of the Burning Crusade time walking, and I was able to get it just in time. And just prior to actually that, I got it like a day before that, and I was like, damn, I should really hurry up and like try to get a group. So it was painful, but honestly, it was so worth it. He looks pretty cool. I love the Warglaives. I've always wanted them, and I actually got it on my Warrior. I already had one. I've been keeping on. I've had one of them. I think it was like the offhand or something for like years, and like I just couldn't get the other one. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and run it one time, see what I get, and I actually got it, and it was just super surreal. It was pretty exciting. But I can't actually log in and show you some of the things, but I did get all the timed plus 15s done. I did get my AOTC. We are actually progressing Mythic. Actually, this is my first time I've really ever like got serious into raiding or anything with the PvE at all. So I mean, this is actually a lot better of a character update because I've actually done stuff in the game instead of just leveling and talking about my plans with them, instead of actually doing stuff with characters I already have. So a big shout out to my guild, Iron Dawn, or now Pugs and Thugs on Storm Rage. They were super fun, and I'll be coming back in Shadowlands and raiding with them, doing things. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say about him except that like this is like literally what I did all my stuff on, everything. So here's my main. Excuse me. This is my main ult. I actually quite like Paladin because of the big burst damage, especially if you spec them right and you're able to get this like good stats and things like that. So most of my let me actually go back. So most of my characters have actually gotten to like around 460 or above. This is like, yeah, like I said, this is like the first time I've really ever like tried to get into raiding, Mythic Plus, and things of that sort of PvE stuff. And I think I've gotten him to like 460 something. I was originally just gonna have him be prop Paladin because I had a lot of fun with prop, but I just didn't really want to bother. Taking Nyalotha wasn't too hard at all. It was actually pretty easy. You just gotta know it. I mean, it's pretty repetitive. I mean, I used to run this thing every week for my guild. you know, normal and heroic every week for like a few weeks, and then I was like, holy shit, I'm done with this raid. So right now he's a Retribution, obviously, and I'm having a lot of fun. I'm hoping to actually stick with Demon Hunter and Paladin as I go into Shadowlands. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on. This is Daldivan. I was originally gonna have this be my main alt, but I just couldn't really get the feeling and the rotation right of Death Knight. And I know Death Knight can be really good if you could play them correctly, but I just couldn't really get into it. So you know, he's just kind of sitting there. He was unholy, but I wanted to go Frost, give it a shot. That I just couldn't keep it together. He was he's a Void Elf, so I actually leveled him just for the sake of having a Death Knight as well as the Heritage Armor. Alright, here's a Thralian, another one of my failed main alts. He was originally going to be Fire Mage because if Fire Mages were doing crazy DPS and Nyalotha with their ticks, but they're very gear dependent and it takes super long to gear. So it just kind of fell apart. I mean, mages are insanely crazy with the corruption system, and like, man, I just fell off. I wasn't having that much fun with them. Here's Ethyl. I haven't really done anything with this guy. I've been mainly playing Alliance for the most part. This guy's just pretty much my link between the Alliance and Horde, just to get it like achievements, just things of that sort. Really nothing much to say about him. Here's my pride and joy that I like to say. This is my first ever character that I leveled from 1 to max level. That was back in Warlords of Draenor when I was like 14, 15 years old. And I'm 20 now. And you can even actually go back in my old YouTube videos. You can go to my popular uploads and see, what my characters looked like back then. That's why I'm kind of trying to at least continue doing this because of how long I've been doing this. Hell, I even have a video from 2013 showing my video whenever I shared an account. Well, it wasn't really sharing an account. I just played on my dad sometimes because I was too young. So, yeah, I haven't really played anything with him. I just tried to get him the Warfront set because it honestly looks so fucking cool. It's really, really cool set. Here's Jarlord. I still don't know why. I was going for Yarlin, and I don't know why I put the D at the end. So, yeah, I mean, this guy used to be my Blood Elf Hunter that I leveled from 1 to max. And, yeah, he's just been kind of sitting there. I tried to actually race change him because I thought maybe I'd play him more if he was race changed. But now he's just kind of sitting there, and I more use him as a roleplay character than anything. I actually really like this trans monk I gave him. It's not the best, but I like the little, like the ranger look. So, here's my first ever druid that I was actually able to play. For the longest time, I was trying to level a druid, but I just couldn't get into like the cat forms and just like the forms. They just looked a little too, I don't know. Like, they look too like girly, I guess you could say. So having the Kultirans, they look undead, they look super cool. I was actually able to level this one up. I have no plans to do anything with him. He's just kind of he's gonna be sitting here. I mainly did it for Heritage Armor and because I was bored. Velaram, level this guy just for the Heritage Armor. That's pretty much all I have to say about him. And here you can see my failed alts and what I wanted to do. I have quite a few alts trying to like do different things, and this guy was just I just logged on him like I think it was a few days ago just because I obviously do not have a subscription right now. So let's go ahead and move on to another server. I'm not going to be spending too much time on any of these other servers because they do not have that much of a story. This guy was my first ever shaman that I actually got up though. He used to be a Tauren, and now I wish he remained a Tauren because at 110 you get that Heritage Armor, and I leveled him in like Legion when before there was Tauren Heritage Armor or something like that. And then I was like, well, I don't really like Tauren. I think the orc aesthetic of shamans are super cool. I'm gonna race change him, and then boom, Blizzard just, oh, by the way, here's Heritage Armor. And I'm like, damn it. So nothing else with these guys. These guys are just kind of just regular random characters. Back when I actually did try to make something of YouTube, I did have another channel called The Warlord Plays, and this is when I did the Iron Man challenge. You could probably go see those. They're not that entertaining, but that's kind of what this guy is. Let's go ahead and go to Area 52. This used to be my main server for quite some time, where I would have most of my characters, and you can see again in my old ones that you can actually see where these guys originally started. Right now, this guy's kind of sitting here. He's currently the guild master of my very old guild, Poner's Valor. You'll hear me saying that a few times in my older videos, but yeah, it's, obviously kind of, it's dead. I don't really do anything with it anymore, so just kind of there for memory's sake. Oh yeah, and that mage, by the way, was my first ever character on this account. Whenever I finally was old enough to get my own account, so I used the Warlords of Draenor boost back in Mists of Pandaria to actually boost this guy up, and I did a Siege of Orgrimmar, but I got hard fucking carried through Siege of Orgrimmar and I got the heirloom staff from Garrosh at the end. Here's another server. Nothing really too much to say about these guys, and other than my dad, he used to play on the server. This is actually his guild tabard, the South Sea Cutthroats. He used to run one of the pirate guilds on here. I just kind of was on here to play with him. So, but I didn't like the PvP, so that's why I moved to Warmaster Corps. But now that there's no PvP servers, I mean, it doesn't really matter. The rest of these servers are so the rest of these we're just gonna go through even more quickly. These are just Cenarius is just so I could play with my brothers, just a random server. Daldivan, I actually played on here with a friend. I got this guy from 55 to 100, and then he stopped playing, and we stopped kind of talking to each other. But that's pretty much the backstory about him. Moving on to Storm Range, this is just pretty much where my guild is now at. They server transferred, and I was gonna like level somebody instead of transferring, but I just can't be bothered, especially with how many characters have already leveled up to 120 in BFA. It's painful. And lastly, we have Moonguard. I just did this because in Area 52, like, it is like a point something, like a 1% alliance population. Like Area 52 is mainly Horde, and there would never be anybody in Stormwind. So I was originally going to come to Moonguard, not because of the Goldshire, but because I actually wanted to play with other people, and I thought maybe going here with one of the highest alliance population would be a good idea, but kind of fell through. I moved to Warmaster Corps, so that pretty much wraps up my... Oh, there's someone here for some reason. I think this is just a random guy, but this pretty much wraps up my characters. Oh, he's not there. Oh, that's weird. This pretty much wraps up my characters for the third time. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the, nothing really upload. I haven't really been uploading anything. I've been pretty busy. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Yeah, I definitely need to get both those outros, but I hope you guys actually did enjoy the video. Shadowlands is coming up, so I'll probably be doing some kind of video on that, either with my guild or just some kind of showcase of what I'm actually planning. But for the meantime, hope you guys did enjoy again, and have a good day.